Okay, so everything that I'm gonna show you, it ain't new, right? It ain't something that you can't Google, right? All of this information is information that you can go out and get yourself, right? But if you don't want to go through that trouble, we're gonna share with you in AI Night School some tips, some tricks, some shit that you can use now, right? And the first tool that I'm gonna show y'all is Notebook LLM. Now you notice that. Well, let me throw this one right on the stage. You notice that I'm on Google, right? Simple, simple. Notebook LLM. Go to Google, search for Notebook LLM. So, what is Notebook LLM? So, when you're in ChatGPT and you're asking it questions about it, whatever it is that you're researching, right? Sure, ChatGPT can help you with all this shit, but with Notebook LLM, you can actually have content specifically for what you're doing, what you're building, right? And what I'm going to show you today is actually how to take that information and build a notebook of actual data. All right. Let's say, for instance, all right, you want to learn about day trading. All right, let's just say day trading. All right, so I saw a post earlier today of somebody wanting to learn how to day trade. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn how to day trade. If you want to learn how to, whatever it is that you want to learn how to do, right? Usually there's somebody on YouTube teaching you how to day trade. All right. So let's say day trading 101. Bam. All right. So now that I found some day trading folks, let's see. This one is 9 years ago. How to start day trading. Let's see. Craig. Yeah, my name is Craig. Started 10 and 215. Start my journey and jumping out. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like he got a bunch of day trading stuff. How to start day trading, day trading. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is go to Craig's videos, and we're just gonna grab the first one. All right, I'm just grab the link. I'm gonna copy this link right here, and I'll come over to Gemini, and we're gonna call this the Greg or Coco. Uh, I just call it give it a name, but what am I calling the other ones? Well, look at that. Whatever you want to call it, right? Day trading, right? How to day trade. Bam. Now what I'm gonna do is come over here to add my sources. I'm gonna click on websites and I'm gonna paste in that YouTube channel. If I want, I can come back over here, grab the next one, and I can paste that YouTube channel. All right. Copy the next one and paste that YouTube channel. Bam. Now what it's gonna do is allow me to learn the data, right? If I want to do an audio overview, if I want to tell it to create a quiz so I can learn more about it, right? So based on only this data, only these YouTube channels, I'm saying teach me everything I need to know about day trading. I'm a beginner, right? If I wanted to create a flashcards that I can learn, I can come over here to the studio, click on flashcards, create, I don't know, 10 flashcards for a beginner. However many you want. All right, standard, more cards, number of cards, easy, hard. How many do you want to use? All the sources or just those two, right? If you want an infographic, you can do all of that within the chat window. You just tell it what you want. All right, so this is great information. This is great. Now create 10 flashcards. 10 flashcards, a quiz, and a video overview of the first 5 chapters. All right. So what that's going to do is actually open up the studio on the back end, and it's actually should go ahead and just start creating those assets over on the right hand side. Now again, you can put in as many YouTube channels as you want. You can add different text. You can upload your files. You can connect to a Google Drive, PDF, images, docs, audio. You can even search the web for day trading. Or, matter of fact, how to day trade. All right, you want to do web, all right, or your Google Drive. You're gonna do search, deep research, whatever. Let's do deep research. You know what I mean? Bam. So now it's actually gonna go out and find sources for you on day trade. You know what I mean? Like make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like this shit is too easy. You know what I mean? So if you want to learn something, you can literally find the information that you need. Come over to Notebook LLM, create a notebook, dump in all of those sources, and now everything is being pulled from those sources, right? And you can learn a new skill. Just come in here every day, set a reminder to come in and learn something new every day, or maybe you set up however you want to do it, right? However it is, or however best you learn, that's what Notebook LLM is going to allow you to do, right? That's what it's good for because it only keeps and pulls the data from the sources that you provide. Can you do that with ChatGPT? Yeah, you know what I mean. You can, but it ain't as easy as this, right? Just upload the data, upload the documents, or connect it to your Google Drive, and now it's got all your information about whatever it is that you have, right? So if I had a Google Drive full of day trading stuff, if I teach day trading connected to my Google Drive, now I can create infographics, quizzes based on my knowledge, based on my information, based on the videos that I created. All right. So, man, that's what we do. All right. What can you do with this? I'm showing you. Right. Once you sign up on the free account, you can have up to like 50 different sources. But if you sign up for the paid account, now you can have 300 sources. Right. So again, here's a tool that you can use. Here's a tool that you can use tonight. Here's a tool that you can start building with tomorrow. Right? Hell, tonight if you want to, for real shit. You can start building today. Tonight. Right? This is one tool. All right. So each night, I don't know if I'm gonna do this weekly or daily, but every night, man, I'm coming over here and show y'all some shit, man, with AI that's actually useful that I use or that I'm experimenting with. Uh, and like I said, I'll show you what I'm doing with it. All right, so Sabrina Romanov. I don't know if y'all know Sabrina, but she is freaking awesome when it comes to AI. Go follow her. Go follow her. Right, but she gives a lot of gems and a lot of free information on AI. Right, and I literally took her YouTube channel, right? And I uploaded it as a source of truth for Sabrina, right? So now I know she made a post the other day about such and such. Now I can go in here and actually search, you know, how can I use viral posts as templates with AI based on the information that I gather from this particular YouTuber, right? Very awesome. Go follow her. You know what I mean? So, but again, it's based on just this source data, right? I can create data tables, reports, mind maps, infographics. You get the point, right? Anything that you add, right, can be added as a note, right? So let's say you want to add more sources, right? You can actually add a note, and that note can then become a source, right? Bam, convert to a source. And now it can pull from that. Right? Let's say you had a brainstorm or you brain dump, whatever. Right? So bam, let's go back to the studio, right? So let's look at the flashcards. Let's see what those look like. All right. What is the primary goal of keep it simple, stupid? I'm gonna say keep it simple, stupid. Right. Identify the core steps of a simplified trading process. Okay, cool. And the context of what does the unit R represent? Process over money. Okay, good to know. All right. Bam. Right? Like it's these are your cards, right? You can view the prompt, see what it did, the sources that it used, how it came up with it. All right, let's see the overview. Or this is the quiz. According to the source, what is the first stage in the three-stage process? Paper trade. I don't know. All right. Cause I didn't watch the video. If I was into day trading, right, of course I would go do a lot more studying and shit before I came and did the quiz. But you get the point. All right. So let's look at flashcard. Well, it's still generating the video. He created the note. I can make that note. I can convert all notes to sources. Right. Delete them. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. And all of it tells you where the sources is pulling from, tells you how it gathered its information. It's still over here doing deep research on some additional sources. Right, it found 59 sources. Right, six of them were cited in a report. Right, you can select all, you can select none, and just go in and select the ones you want to import. Scroll down, risk reward, or select all of them, right? And then import those sources. So now not only do you have all the YouTube channels, but you just went out to the web and searched for hundreds of different websites, in this case, 59 different websites, to further support the sources for what you're trying to learn. Right? That's the power of Notebook LLM, right? And that's just the scratching the surface, right? Go into Google, you go into Gemini, go to YouTube. Gemini, like find Google Gemini Notebook YouTube channels and import that data to learn how to use it, right? The exact same process. Whatever you want to learn, use Notebook LLM to do it. It's going to help you do it. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all. You know what I mean? That's yeah. All right. So once I figure out what I want to do, if I want to do it weekly or daily or whatnot, I'll let y'all know. But until then, that's it for AI Night School. Learn tonight, build tomorrow. AI Night School for the people in the back, for the people in the dark. You know what I mean? So holla at your boy. That's all.